Well, hello again. We're on Riverview Drive in Dice, and we're standing next to something that I think a lot of people probably go past every day in life without giving a moment's thought to. It's a monument to commemorate the planting of trees which were planted in 1973 to mark the UK's entry into what was then the European Economic Community, or EEC, which has subsequently become the EU. Now, I heard a lot of people in the 2016 Brexit referendum say that the European Union had become something that they hadn't voted for, and I can understand that argument. I think there's a reasonable, respectable case that we could do quite well if we were in an economic arrangement with the EU, a bit like Norway or Switzerland, in the economic area. And of course, if we were in a customs union, then we wouldn't have a lot of the problems that have emerged over the last 3 years with trying to avoid having a hard border with Ireland. It's not a viewpoint that I support particularly. I think it's a lesser destiny. I think it creates costs. It means you become a rule taker rather than being part of a rule maker. But nevertheless, it was a respectable argument. That's not the type of Brexit that we're being offered though by the Tories. It's a Brexit which seems only to benefit the disaster capitalists and those who would benefit from more lax tax regulation and from being able to charge our NHS more for drugs and from being able to lower food standards and employment conditions. Tomorrow we're going to be welcoming a group of young people who also feel like that, who feel that their place in Europe and their opportunities are going to be diminished considerably by Brexit. So we'll maybe take them along here to show them a symbol of the hope that there was when we joined, and we'll maybe get more of a discussion with them tomorrow about their hopes and fears for the future. How would I solve Brexit? Give the Prime Minister his deal, but he has to put it to a people's vote. That way we get to vote for either what can get through Parliament that the Prime Minister can pass, but people should have the option of the status quo. And fundamentally, in Scotland, we should also have the chance to decide whether or not, in light of all we've experienced in the last 3 years, we wish to continue as part of the United Kingdom. That's the democratic response, that's the correct response, and that's what I'm campaigning for in this election. Not to claim a vote for me as a vote for independence, but simply a vote to make sure that people have that choice, so that Scotland's voice is heard and Scotland's choices ultimately are respected. Thank you.